I'm starting a cabinet build using MDF and plywood, and I wanted to make sure I had the right tools to get clean cuts and a smooth finish. So I ordered everything I needed from Amazon to go along with my table saw and circular saw. These are the things I picked and exactly why I chose them. I chose this WEN60 tooth blade because it's extremely affordable, way cheaper than anything at the box stores. And for MDF, I don't want to burn through a $60 Diablo blade. MDF destroys blades quickly, so this one makes sense as a sacrificial blade for cabinet work. I went with 60 teeth because it's the perfect balance. Clean enough for finish work, but aggressive enough to cut quickly without bogging down the saw. One makes great value tools, and this blade is an incredible price for what it offers. For sanding, I went with the 3M Stract 710W discs. They cost more than the cheap paper discs, but they cut faster, last longer, and don't clog as easily. That saves money and time over a full project. I picked the 710W, specifically because it has better dust extraction than other 3M versions, and it's more affordable than Cubitron. MDF creates a lot of dust, so dust extraction really matters. I bought 150 grit because it was on sale, and it's a great all-around grit for leveling filler and prepping for paint. But I also grabbed the multipack because you will need a range of grits. 150 alone can't finish a cabinet. After leveling, you'll want 220, 240, maybe even 320 for the final coat. I also picked up backer pad protectors to go under the discs. They protect the hook and loop backing on the sander. MDF can destroy the pad really fast, so protecting it helps the discs grip better and makes the sander last longer. Next up is Titebond Original. I picked this instead of Titebond 2 or 3 on purpose. Those versions are waterproof and meant for outdoor use, but all my cabinet work is interior. Titebond Original actually dries harder and sands cleaner than 2 and 3, which makes it perfect for MDF, drawers, and closet cabinets. I also chose the smaller bottle instead of a gallon, because glue can spoil once it's opened. I'd rather have fresh glue for each project than waste money on a big container I won't finish. For painting MDF, I chose foam rollers instead of microfiber. Microfiber rollers leave texture, which is fine for walls, but foam gives a smoother finish that almost looks sprayed. That's what I want for cabinets and drawer fronts. I went with the 4-inch size because smaller rollers waste less paint and give way more control inside cabinet boxes and tight corners. And since MDF ruins rollers fast, getting a 10-pack means I can use fresh ones for primer, finish coats, and test samples without running out. These are 18-gauge brad nails at 1¼ inch, and that size was chosen very intentionally. It's long enough to hold into 3/4 inch MDF, but not so long that it blows through the other side. I'll be using these with a pneumatic nail gun, which makes assembly way faster than clamps alone. The nails act like temporary clamps. They hold everything perfectly while the glue cures, saving a ton of time and keeping the panels from shifting. This WorkPro set comes with a speed square and a combo square. I chose it because it's aluminum and affordable. I don't need a $70 precision square just to build cabinets. Aluminum is accurate enough for woodworking, lightweight, and won't rust. These are important for getting accuracy, marking 90-degree lines, scribing layout lines, checking drawer box squareness, and setting the table saw fence perfectly parallel. MDF hides small mistakes really well, but they show up during assembly, so a good square set can literally prevent hours of frustration. I'll be using all of this to build custom MDF closet cabinets and garage storage. So if you want to see these tools in action, or find out which ones are actually worth the money, subscribe and follow along. I'll post all the results.